We are just 13 hours away from the end of 2022. 2023 will have a lot of promise for Indian sporting personalities because lots of events are scheduled in the world. Asian Games, Hockey World Cup cricket that is. But if you have to look at 2022 in a nutshell, it was a time and year when India's women, as well as women from all over the world, dominated sports in a big way. 2022 was the breakout year when women athletes from all over the world dominated sport in a brilliant fashion. And it cannot get much more dominating than the New Zealand Black Ferns. Their rugby team was facing an identity crisis. Yes, they are the 4-time champions in rugby, but still they were not getting the appreciation and they were still not getting their just rewards. Remember, had New Zealand not won the Rugby World Cup, they would have probably faced de-recognition in their own hometown. Imagine a rugby team, a champion rugby team getting de-recognized. It was an ultimate fight for identity, and the New Zealand Black Ferns in the quarterfinals, semi-finals and the finals overturned a deficit at halftime to win in the most dramatic of circumstances. When they defeated England in the final, New Zealand's Black Ferns had etched their names in the history books. It was a magnificent sight in Auckland to see them perform in front of a record 45,000 plus crowd, and the celebrations that were there still resonate even today. For the India women's cricket team, it was a case of 3 steps ahead, a step back, unfortunately, because they performed well in most multi-nation events only to lose out at the key crucial intervals. The 2022 World Cup heartbreak when they almost had South Africa on the ropes, but a no ball cost them the game. And that is the main reason why they could not make it to the playoffs. Then in the Commonwealth Games, they put up a great fight against all the teams only to lose to Australia in the league and in the final. Then they handed Australia their only defeat of 2022, by the way. But for India women's cricket team, 2023 holds a lot of promise as the Under-19 World Cup and the World T20 are being played in South Africa. So one hopes that India can step up and avoid the heartbreaks of 2020 and 2018 as well as 2022 in a big way. This year saw the Chess Olympiad being hosted, the largest chess Olympiad in history. India became the spiritual home of chess because the torch relay happened for the first time. And it was the women's team who created history when the women's team secured the bronze medal in the Chess Olympiad. It was a truly, truly noteworthy achievement because the women have always been held back in the Chess Olympiad. Now, in their full strength, they managed to achieve a tremendous sense of history. But what can you say about the women in yellow, the Southern Stars? The Australia women's cricket team have redefined dominance. They have redefined the way how cricket is played. If you have to look at the legendary teams of sports, the Chicago Bulls, the Black Ferns, the All Blacks, all the other major teams, the Australia women's cricket team ranks up there as one of the greatest ever in the history of sport, I will go as far as saying. But in the world of athletics, Jamaica showed that they still had the powerhouse talent after the retirement of Usain Bolt. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, she just ensured that age is just a number, and her world championship, athletics world championship exploits in Oregon only confirmed her brilliance. But if you have to look at it, even this individual was also simply fantastic. Shericka Jackson in the 200 meter setup was simply magnificent. The gold medal was a tribute to her 200 meter, and that she's the fastest woman on planet Earth at this point in time. Yep. For a few hours, lawn bowls became the most trending topic in the history of Google search because these 4 magnificent women were out to create history. They didn't have that much of practice facilities, but they overcame the odds and beat England and also other teams that had dominated lawn bowls in their own backyard. Nayanmoni Sekia, Preeti, then Lovely Chaube and Rupa Rani Tirke. These 4 women have redefined the way how India can still make a mark in other sports that are not familiar for them. Their gold medal in the Commonwealth Games 2022 ranks up there as one of the best sporting moments that India has ever had. And it's a tribute to these 4 superwomen that they have done it. The world of swimming also saw a new queen. Remember, Katie Ledecky of USA had dominated most events in the world, but Ariarne Titmus of Australia ensured that there would be a new queen. She defeated Ledecky and also continued her dominance in the Commonwealth Games also. Ledecky may be the sportsperson of the year, but Ariarne Titmus is right up there when it comes to being the new queen in the swimming pool. For the India women's hockey team, it was indeed a shot in the arm in 2022 because they had missed the chance to go much better due to a controversial penalty against Australia in the Commonwealth Games. But when they finally secured the bronze by beating New Zealand on penalty corners, it became the high point of India's dominance. Remember, this 2022 has seen India being resurgent. They won the Nations League hockey tournament that ensured that they would now be in the FIH Pro League. Truly a magnificent feat indeed for our women. Walking, yet another sport where India had not made big strides prior to 2022, and Priyanka Goswami, her silver medal ensured that walking would also be etched on the minds of every Indian sporting lover because her medal and also displaying the culture of India by having Bal Gopal at every single function etched a special memory in every Indian's heart. And remember, the 10 kilometer and the 20 kilometer walks are not an event that India dominates, but Priyanka Goswami did. And she also put up a very good performance in the World Athletics Championships as well. So kudos to Priyanka Goswami for ensuring that she put walking on the world map for India. And then we have our 2 para-TT superstars, Bhavina-Ben Patel and Sonal-Ben Patel. They once again showed that they are the dominant forces when it comes to para-table tennis. And Bhavina Patel winning the gold medal and Sonal-Ben winning the bronze in the Commonwealth Games was a true testament to their spirit. Women power always keeps India in the forefront. The best for the last. PV Sindhu, when she won the gold medal in the Commonwealth Games, she completed the set. Bronze, silver, gold, you name it, she has it. 2-time Olympic medalist, only cementing her legacy in grand style in 2022. And in this way, women power have dominated India in 2022. Be it all sports. You talk about lawn bowls, you talk about walking, you talk about badminton, you talk about hockey, you talk about cricket. India's women athletes have given India a lot to smile about. And 2023 gives us plenty of hope that glory can be repeated. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We head into 2023 with plenty of optimism. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well.